My name is Mary Kate Hermann, and I am a social studies teacher at St. Edward High School. I'm originally from the Cleveland area. I had my bachelor's from the Ohio State University in political science and worked in politics for a while. Decided to go back and get my master's in education from John Carroll University, and I taught the past 7 years at Columbus Academy before moving back to the area and getting a job here. I was interested in teaching social studies after working in politics. It was through that experience that I worked with high school and college students, teaching them about the process, and that's what made me go back and get my master's in education. The experience working in political campaigns is definitely valuable in the classroom. It's kind of funny though, after teaching for 7 years, I find myself more interested in world history than government or US history. But it's definitely always something I can go back and reference with my students, especially during election time. I think world history is really important for freshman year because it just sets the foundation for how our world has evolved politically, socially, culturally, economically, and we live in such a globalized society now that it's so important for them to understand cultures, especially as they potentially want to go on to a career in business. Having a cultural basis for how the rest of the world works, I think, is extremely important. The thing that I enjoy most about teaching at St. Ed's would be my colleagues. I've only been here for a short period of time, but there's been so much help and camaraderie and the willingness to collaborate, both inside and outside of the classroom, that's really been refreshing to be a part of. I think one of the biggest challenges in teaching history is that students often say, why do I need to know this? It's not relevant to my life anymore, especially in regards to ancient history. So trying to make connections to today, regardless of what time period you're teaching, I think is important to show the students how their past has impacted how we operate as a society, not only in the United States, but around the world today. The hope for my students upon leaving my class at the end of the year is that they've developed a solid skill set in both reading and writing, being critical thinkers just about history as well as the world today, and then leaving my class as citizens of the world, being able to understand other cultures and having empathy for people that live in our society and in various others across the world.